Today we're talking about Transformers Rise of the Beasts on 3D Blu-ray from Turbine. So we're going to get into the review on the video. So welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name's Matt and this channel is all about movies, TV, 3D reviews, 4K, Blu-ray, DVD and VHS. Do chat videos as well. But today we're going to be looking at Turbine's Transformers Rise of the Beasts in 3D. So this film came out in 2023 after the previous film Bumblebee, which I did do a 3D review of that film as well, again from Turbine. Check out the 3D playlist, I'll leave at the end of the video. Fantastic film, that one. Really good sort of change of direction with Bumblebee, and sadly with this one they kind of went back to the old format. However, on a second watch of this, I actually quite enjoyed it. There's a lot of sort of comical things in it. You've got a lot of different Transformers characters in this one, whereas Bumblebee was very much sort of focused on Bumblebee, and Bumblebee is in this film, but you get to see Optimus Prime. But it also focuses on the other characters, the Rise of the Beasts and Optimus Primeval. So it's nice to see them do something a little bit different. I guess that was from the comic books or the cartoons back in the day. This is a different type of Transformer, very much sort of modelled on creatures, a gorilla, a hawk, a cheetah or leopard, and a rhino. So we get to see these sort of new Transformers, and they're interacting with the Autobots. And then we also get the, not Decepticons, there's another name for them, I can't quite remember what it is, but they're kind of like the evil Transformers. So yeah, on a second watch, I quite enjoyed this film actually. I thought it was a lot of fun. So let's get into the 3D aspect of the film. Okay, so the opening of the film is pretty much, you've kind of seen a space scene, planets, really immersive 3D. You get to see Omicron, which is like the huge planet size Transformer, and is approaching the Earth, I think it is. But yeah, absolutely fantastic 3D this. Really sort of draws you in. Again, it's that sort of looking through a window kind of feature. Turbine have gone to this film and they've maybe taken it from the original theatrical cut, I'm not sure, but yeah, very immersive sort of opening to the film, and it just continues along. You get to see sort of obviously the Transformers in their different guises, a lot of depth, a lot of sort of perspective. You do get some pop outs where sort of things are pointed out at the screen. Some of the Transformers, they'll sort of have weapons like guns that will kind of protrude out of the screen at you. Every now and again, just the odd pop out, not a huge amount, but yeah, great sense of depth. There are some bits that are sort of in a forest jungle environment. Some of this is set in Peru towards the end of the film, and you really get a good sense of perspective here with this. 3D always works well in jungle situations, a lot of trees, foliage, this kind of thing. It gives you a perception of depth. So yeah, there's a lot of landscapes, sort of scenes, different sort of fauna and mountains and all this sort of stuff. Flying scenes as well, really good in 3D. A great sense of depth in this one. Really sort of impressed with the 3D presentation of this film. I'd only ever seen it in 4K, so yeah, it was a really nice surprise, and I would highly recommend this on 3D. So the aspect ratio on this one isn't the full screen that you got on the Bumblebee release, which is almost like a kind of IMAX kind of format. With this one, it's a 2:39:1 aspect ratio, so you do get the black bars at the top and bottom, which is still, you know, it still doesn't detract from the 3D. It's still very immersive, very much sort of sense of depth that you'll get from this film. We also get a Dolby Atmos soundtrack in this one, and I have to say, I thought the sound was fantastic. I was hearing things from left and right, behind me, and some overhead effects. I was very impressed with the 3D. Yeah, no complaints here. Just show you the edition a bit closer up. So with the turbine one, you do get the English title there. There is a reverse cover, which I'll quickly get out and show you. You've got that one there, different artwork, but it does have the German Rise of the Beasts underneath there. This one you can kind of see the sort of the beasts at the bottom there. So yeah, it's really quite cool to see a different type of transformer. Just pop that back in there. The bit on the back is all in German, so unless you can read German, yeah, you know, it's kind of, but pretty much if you've got the 4K version, it's the same text, just it's sort of in the German language. I will quickly just show you the 4K steelbook. Really nice steelbook, this one. I think this is an HMV exclusive, but it is available in other territories as well. Yeah, you've got like a sort of graffiti kind of style there, with obviously Optimus Prime on the front there, and then on the back you've got Optimus Primeval. So he's kind of like his equal, but in the sort of beast form. There's the insides of the 4K and the Blu-ray, and I'll just show you the J card. There's the J card. If you want to pause that and read, you're more than welcome to, but pretty much that would be similar to what's on the back of the German 3D edition. So would I recommend Transformers Rise of the Beasts in 3D? Absolutely. If you like 3D, you won't be disappointed with this one. Yeah, it's a little bit different to Bumblebee in the aspect ratio, but as far as the 3D goes, it's still a fantastic experience. It's nice to get these films in 3D. When they originally came out, they weren't in the 3D format, but Turbine has sort of provided the 3Ds for us to buy. You only get the 3D disc, so if you want the sort of 4K version, you need to go sort of the standard or steelbook route. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. Stick down in the comments. Have you seen this film in 3D? What did you think of it? Or do you prefer the 4K version, or the Blu-ray, or even the DVD? Yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Like I say, I'll pop up the playlist for other 3D reviews here. So if you like your 3D, go and check out some of the other reviews. Thanks for watching. See you next time.